So, today we're going to break down a financial clarity program that's really unique. It's designed specifically for the hardworking employees of India's public sector undertakings. You know, people who often have these stable, dependable jobs, but deep down still feel this nagging sense of financial unease.
And it all kicks off with this simple but incredibly powerful truth. A lot of PSU employees, they earn a stable income, they do their duty honestly, but they still carry this quiet worry around with them. They just get it that a monthly salary, as important as it is, isn't the whole recipe for a truly secure life. And that feeling, right there, is the entire foundation for the approach we're exploring.
Okay, so if a steady salary isn't the complete answer, then what is? Well, this program argues that the answer isn't some get-rich-quick scheme or a magic investment tip. Nope, it's a structured path to something much more valuable: clarity.
And right away, this approach makes it really clear what it isn't. This is not about chasing money or taking unnecessary risks. It's a clarity-first program built from the ground up for PSU employees, and it's laser-focused on just one thing: building genuine peace of mind.
So how does it work? Well, the whole thing is built on a very structured 4-stage path. It starts with stage 0, which is all about purpose, then it moves to mindset, then skill set, and finally action set. It's designed to be this logical journey, working from the inside out. Let's break down what each stage is all about.
The journey starts at stage 0, and you gotta notice the emphasis here. Before a single rupee is even mentioned, the focus is entirely on life. That right there is the foundational principle of the whole program.
This first stage is really about introspection. Yeah, it starts with your current financial reality, but it goes so much deeper, so much faster. It asks you to really think about what happens when the job ends, but life keeps going. The goal here is to shift your focus away from what society expects to what you truly want for your own life.
And this question is just so critical, isn't it? For so many of us, our job title becomes a huge part of our identity. This stage helps you gently separate that job title from who you are as a person. You know, someone whose dreams and goals are going to outlast any single career.
And this is the beautiful outcome of stage 0. The idea is that once you have that internal clarity, once you know your life's purpose, suddenly these huge financial decisions stop being a source of anxiety. Instead, they become peaceful, and they just feel aligned with your goals.
That clarity is the perfect foundation for stage 1, mindset. Here, the focus shifts to working on your thinking, on building that mental foundation for everything that's coming next.
So, stage 1 is all about your mindset. This is where you address the why behind all that financial stress. You know, why do EMIs feel so scary? Why does real estate seem so complicated? It also helps you figure out an investment mode that actually fits you, your age, your family, your personal comfort level with risk. And the logic here just makes perfect sense, doesn't it? By calming the mind and dealing with those underlying fears first, you create the absolute best conditions for all the practical learning to actually sink in and be effective. Which brings us right to stage 2, the skill set. It's only after that foundational work is done that the program introduces the practical skills. And we're not talking about complex financial theory here. This is simple, actionable stuff on how to choose a property, how to compare your options logically, and, most importantly, how to protect your money both legally and financially.
But of course, knowledge is only useful when you actually apply it, which brings us to stage 3, the action set. This is where you translate all those skills into confident action. It covers how to buy responsibly and even how to manage things like rentals if you get transferred. All of it is designed to just remove the stress from these big decisions.
And that, right there, is the emotional payoff of this stage. The goal isn't just to own a piece of property. It's to feel in control of the process and your financial future. It's about transforming what could be an overwhelming experience into an empowering one. So after you've completed all those stages, you finally arrive at the destination. This is the ultimate goal of the entire journey, to look beyond that monthly salary and to see what you are truly building for your future. The first pillar of this destination is stability. This is the bedrock. It's that deep down knowing that your family is secure, that there's a foundation underneath them no matter what happens.
The second pillar is freedom. This is about having the power to make choices based on your values and your desires, not just on what your bank balance says you can do. It's the freedom to maybe pursue a passion or just to live with a lot less financial pressure.
And the final pillar is legacy. This really elevates the whole purpose beyond just personal security. It's about building something that lasts, something that can continue to support your family and maybe even others long into the future.
So to sum it all up, this whole approach isn't a race. It's a deliberate, step-by-step process. It's about building a life that isn't just financially secure, but one that's also balanced and deeply meaningful, all at a pace that feels right for you.
And that leaves us with this final thought. We started with the idea that salary alone doesn't bring peace of mind. So the question to really reflect on is, what will? What is going to be the true foundation of your security, your freedom, and your peace?